I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I need more water. Greetings, Earthlings. Ooh, Jonah right out of the gate with a request I'm not going to be able to play. Go ahead and add that to my to-do list so you don't have to watch me write it later. Those are some words I'd thrown away, and Brad Barr made up some music for him. Became a Davis song, but I never played it by myself ever. We have a winner. Somebody give that man a wooden nickel. Window is open for business. Someone throw something in there. Here we go. Problem is you think as long as you done nothing wrong, you done nothing wrong. But that's not the way the world works round here. You're born where you don't belong. Better be strong. You think you can just close your eyes and it all goes away. But he's looking at you and he decides where you go and you go away. You better beg forgiveness. There'll be hell to pay. Just who do you think you are? Floating in the stars on a planet spinning round the sun. And what did you think would happen when you got into your car and drove it right off into the ocean? Sky kid, look what you did. You picked the petals off a flower for love, when it was never either or. It was always all the above. You better beg forgiveness, yeah. You better look up. Just who do you think you are? Floating in the stars on a planet spinning round the sun. And what did you think would happen when you got into your car? Oops, and drove it right off into the ocean. Floating around like life's but a dream. Yeah, that might be true, but there's too many things that just doesn't mean. You better beg forgiveness. Get down on your knees. Just who do you think you are? Floating in the stars on a planet spinning round the sun. And what did you think would happen when you got into your car and drove it right off into the ocean? Drove it right off into the ocean. That playing that song like that came to me right before I came down to the basement. We were watching Game of Thrones. You know, one of my favorite one line you hear a lot around our house is pause it, whatever it is. Listening to an podcast or something while cooking dinner or watching a show or whatever, Catherine and I often will say, whoever has the controller, the other person will be like, pause it. And we'll have like a point to make or a problem with what we're hearing or an observation, or it reminds me of a limerick, Joe. Pause it. But tonight I was noodling on my guitar while we were watching Game of Thrones, and I just started going. I was like, oh, it's such a classic fun groove. I was like, which of my songs could go like that? And then I was like, pause it. started singing Better Beg Forgiveness. And we just started grooving in our chairs. It's good to see everybody. It's a good crowd in here already. Welcome to the show. Hello, I'm Nathan Moore. You're watching the Daily Practice, where I'm playing your requests until the time runs out. And it's just great to see everybody. Highly recommend joining us on the YouTube channel and clicking subscribe and clicking that bell so you get notified when the show is live. If you're on Facebook, you won't be able to see everybody else's chats from Twitch and YouTube and Discord. So highly recommend, no matter what you do. If you don't make it all the way to Discord, I understand, but you should. But definitely get out of Facebook. Wait, pause it. I hope there's someone tomorrow over coffee with someone they love watching this show right now, and they're like, wait, hold on, pause it. Oh my God, that just reminds me of this time when I stumped Kether tonight with a song. I don't know why I was just so pumped up by the Dragons, I guess. Boy, if anything will get you excited, it's Dragons. I don't know about you, but whoa. And I started playing this song faster than I'd ever played it before and singing it to Kether. And this song is like 20-some years old, probably. She'd never heard it before. She's like, I have no idea what that is. So before I start looking at your requests, anybody else never heard this song before? Oh, I'm actually glad you couldn't hear me, because I'm now forgetting how I did it. Seems to me the world been picking on my schedule, for all my days. Don't know when I signed on. Have always been the ruse of some strange business blues. How did I do it? It was like I was playing double time but singing at the same speed. Now I'm trying to sing double time. Seems to me the world's been picking on my schedule, for all my days. Oh, I don't know how I was doing it. Oh, I should have recorded it. I didn't know it was that special. Now I feel like I was really on to something. I can't even do it now. Seems to me the world's been picking on my schedule, for all my days. Don't know when I signed on, but I've always been the ruse of some. Oh man, I'll just have to try it later. Gosh, it was so fun. Do y'all know this song though? The chorus is pretty fun. I could just play it sort of the way it originally went. No one can hear you, sidewalk talking, modern day Walden, homeless, Christopher Walken, modest of mighty, mouse of man. No one can hear you, raising your hand. Anybody know that song? I know Magpie knows that song. She was the last person to remind me of it. All right, well, I'll see what happens after the show's over. Holy moly. It was a whole thing. I was just like cooking. But I wasn't singing really fast. All right, never mind. You guys are gonna... leave me here all by myself to figure this out. All right, looking at your requests already. Goodness gracious, look at all these. Leaving Young, The Reminder, Gotta Make It, Traveling On. Oh, by the way, I do see you in there, Richard. And here's how you add a song to the request list. Just simply type in, this will work from Facebook. We can see y'all just can't see us. And you can still control the window, and you can still add a request to the request list. Just simply type in $R for request, or spell it out, $request. That's the prompt. Then a space, and then a song. You'll add it to the set list, and then it'll be in there for me to reckon with. Traveling On, Joel, the one that's not even in the book yet. The Good Song, Idiot Man, wow, Tombstone, Plastic Pony, anything. Oh, there you go. I see for Richard, anything off. That's a little too vague, but there are requests on here from that album, so that's cool. All right. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. Normally, the art in the window is generated by our special bot on Discord, but this one is a Noah original. That's an original painting by yours truly, by the way. How cool is that? Let's give it another moment. That's a real dragon, kids. That's the real thing. Look at that. That is freaking awesome. Look at that. Yeah. I don't know if it would stand a chance against this guitar dragon, though. All right, tech support. Did you ask for this song because Percy was confused about it, or because you wanted to hear it? Has anybody ever heard this song? I do not know. Let's see if I remember how it goes. Hey, it worked, Richard. You're in there. Good job. The woman I love is in a glass box. We sit and talk for hours. When I'm not out kicking round in my handcuffs, I'm a songbird. The songs are ours. One night long ago we picked a flower. We picked a time. We picked a star. So I set out across the rooftops. Still haven't stopped. Stay where you are. What I am is on my face. What I see is on my tongue. I got a love I can't replace. Off to older, leaving young. Leaving young. woman I love is in a glass box. Strange locks of space and time. It hurts to hold what you can't touch. But if love is true much, this one is mine. What I am is on my face. What I see is on my tongue. I got a love I can't replace. Off to old or leaving young. Leaving young. Leaving young. Hey, I remembered it. Leaving young. There you go. Whew. Harmonica really grabbed my beard there. Oh, the reminder is next. All right, you guys are feeling mellow. I came out of the gate just trying to do everything double time. But hey, I can read the room. I'm here. I got you. Just cool my jets. I do really like that refrain. I like how the song comes around and lands on that little walk down and back to the G. Always does that G flat walk down, and then going into the chorus, it leans into it and hits that G7, which on the bottom string, it's just sort of like completing that, giving that F finally get that F on the chorus, but it's on the high string. What I am is on my, so it's creating this tension you don't even really realize. Da 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 da. And it's back in the whole time until the chorus, and it finally gives you that release. All right. That's some good use of tension and release right there. Yeah. Okay. It has been a minute since I've sung this song. I'm psyched to do it. Thanks for asking for it. The reminder. Remind me again how you go, little song. How many days have I waved off the miracle to claim I have empirical proof that we are blind? How many ways do I hide from beauty as if it's my duty to stay left behind? Rides in on each breath with wings from above, taps my shoulder, gives my sleeve a tug. Even in the darkest corner there's enough light to remind me of love. How many nights started plundering might come for me. How many crimes have I committed sleeping, dreaming there's no keeping secrets from the sea? Rides in on each breath with wings from above, taps my shoulder, gives my sleeve a tug. Even in the darkest corner there's enough light to remind me of love. For the last little while I've been gathering up my broken mirror, taping it back together to look me in the eye, to tell me that I love me and believe me, 'cause it's true, there's too much to do, a new day is nigh. Rides in on each breath with wings from above, taps my shoulder, gives my sleeve a tug. Even in the darkest corner there's enough light to remind me of love. Light to remind me of love. Oh, what a nice request. Thank you, Swavey. Beautiful window art. Yeah, let's do it again. Let's do it again. It's just getting it. Dark Czar's back. Woohoo! Yeah. Good to see you, buddy. You know, I'm seeing this debate in the chat, and as far as I can recall, I don't think I have a song with the word cicada in it. Lots of crickets. Oh my gosh. There's crickets all over the place. Cicadas? I don't think so. You can go to the songbook or just type in Percy % fetch cicada and see if he says anything. But I'm guessing I might have some work to do. All right, let's see what was next. Gotta make it. All right. I feel like I'm just thinking out loud here, but I feel like I discovered the other day where Discord might have some pretty cool built-in text to speech. Like if I highlight Frank's last quote, like whenever I see like a long comment that looks like it could be interesting and I'm tuning and it could be good show, I'll look.
Restream Bots said, YouTube, Frank Jones, I hope all is well. Fulfilled the day's obligations and made it this far so far. One of those double time songs would be cool, but I enjoy anything played in here as I am enjoying this clapping hands. Clapping hands. Clapping hands.
Yeah, we're with you, buddy. All right. Since the beginning, we've been spinning our wheels, trying to love, digging in our heels, wondering how could the angel tugging on our sleeve not be real. We deal the cards, we read the signs, we step in line with fate, finding heaven's gate. We hope we're not too late. We dispelled the magician, but in magic we still have faith. Gotta make it make sense, gotta make it make love, gotta make it make believe, gotta make it make enough for you and me. Beauty sits upon a stone and tries to prove me wrong, sings all alone a faraway song that goes, I wasn't born inside you, I don't die when you do, carry on. Well, I try to sing along, but my voice, it doesn't fit, it tramples. Beauty is begging me to quit, and I'm tired and willing, limping through a field of violet. Gotta make it make sense, gotta make it make love, gotta make it make believe, gotta make it make enough for you and me, for you and me. Last thing that wisdom said, lying on his deathbed, was don't let the things you know go to your head. Then he took a breath, let out a laugh, and said, oh no, and then was dead. Well, I put pennies on his eyes and climbed up on a fence. I was satisfied thinking, well, it's my 2 cents. Surrounded, I surrendered to let my songs be rendered by the silence. Gotta make it make sense, gotta make it make love, gotta make it make believe, gotta make it make enough for you and me. Gotta make it make sense, gotta make it make love, gotta make it make believe, gotta make it make enough for you and me. Gotta make it make sense, gotta make it make love, gotta make it make believe, gotta make it make enough for you and me, for you and me. Oh man, I can't wait to hear someone else's cover of that song. I'd like to hear how someone else would do it, because I bet it'd be real nice. I guarantee you. You know, I like this new game.
Jeff H. said, Nathan Moore, you inspired me today to dig out a harmonica I found on the take leave table at String Summit. Ever seen somebody try to play guitar and harmonica at the same time, without a holder?
Yes, I have. Me, back in the amusement days, there's always this move. Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you, Chucks. Appreciate it. Nice crowd, nice crowd. All right, the next request, Traveling On. You got it, LT's in the house. What's it sound like out there when Percy reads y'all's comments to me? Can you understand what he's saying? Misconstitutional rights. I love that. No, we have a very active Discord server, so you're just seeing all the people that are hanging out in Discord watching the show. And Restream funnels all the chats from Twitch, YouTube, and Discord all into one so everybody can see each other. Unless, of course, you're on Facebook, then it doesn't quite work right. But we still see you, Facebook. Thank you, Jonah. Tossed a penny, watched it roll, said heads I'm heading to New Mexico, tails I'm staying right here where I sit. Now would you believe me if I lied, said it stayed up on its side, so I hitched a ride to a place I'd never left. Oh, that traveling on, that feeling gone, that age-old remedy. Oh, I know that feeling like I know it well, like I'm driving away from my tolling bell, and the hope alone seems to make me fit. My guitar I sit and I strum, 'cause when a song comes along it's like seeing something no one's gonna believe. Oh, I've been drunk enough to boast there's a divine purpose for this coast to coast, but most of the time it's just enough to leave. Oh, that traveling on, that feeling gone, that age-old remedy. Now I'm sober and humble, but still I strum, 'cause when a song comes along I find faith in things I simply can't conceive. I'm like Sid Harder, like a fisherman. I need something rolling by when I make my stand. I'm just a man using his hands to pray. And when joy drops by or whatever is sweet, don't you beg her to stay like you never did meet, and not want to return to where she swept you away. Oh, that traveling on, that feeling gone, that age-old remedy. Oh, I know that feeling like I know it well, like I'm ringing my own tolling bell. And I'm not alone, I'm not alright, I'm not afraid. Wee, what a fun request. LT. Oh man, the good song. I don't know how to pull this. Have I tried this before? I don't even remember if I've even tried it before, but I know this is a very, very old song, and I didn't sing it. I did write it, but that was an old amusement song that Amy used to sing. And I'm not sure my voice can carry it. Will my voice hold water? Will it be a bucket or a basket? Pretty sure it's going to be a basket. Oh, my basket got a hole in it. Yep. Oh, Magpie. Here, you do it. She says, I used to sing it too. All right, let's see. I'll see how far I get on this. This might be what becomes labeled in the timestamps of the daily practice as bracket attempt bracket. Oh, the old attempt. Don't seem right, I've done my time, but I still feel guilty. Don't seem right, I've been scrubbing all night, but I still feel filthy. Isn't there anything around here that will make me feel good? A nice place like this should. But who am I to talk out loud? Who am I to be proud? And who am I in such a crowd? Wouldn't it be good just to find out? If hearts really break, could I have been born with a broken heart? If hearts really do, could mine have been broken from the start? And isn't there anything around here that will make me feel good? A nice place like this should. But how do I live with doubt? How do I even learn to think about it? How can I live without it? Wouldn't it be good just to find out? That part's driving me crazy. There was a little hook there. don't seem fair. I don't want to leave town just to wander around like an orphan child. Isn't there anything around here that can make me feel good? A nice place like this should. So I could come around. So many answers cloud. Oh, questions cloud. A single answer buried 6 feet down. Wouldn't it be good just to find out? Wouldn't it be good just to find out? Well, it's a little bit better than an attempt. I think the song was expressed. That's what a great request. Again, someone should put "Thanks, Abe" up in the window. I feel like there was something up. Right on my time, but I feel like there was some weird chord we threw in right there, but I can't remember what it was. Don't seem right, I done my time, but I still feel guilty. Don't seem right, I've been scrubbing all night, but I still feel filthy. If anybody listens to that, if you're ever going down memory lane, or there it is, I'll go back. Thanks, Abe. Oh, it's cute. The Sweet Things record is where that song was on. God, what year was that? 1998? Something like that. Woo! Dating me. But on the recording, be sure you don't just listen to it on your phone. Put it on some big speakers and check out Jeff Sussman, the drummer for The Amusement, had a vision, and he saw it through and brought into the studio the biggest bass drum I have ever seen in my entire life. I swear the thing was like 10 feet tall, if it wasn't an inch. This thing, this was like, I feel like he pulled it from Stonehenge or something. It was this giant bass drum that took up the whole room. It was at least 6 feet in diameter. I don't know. I'm not even kidding. It was taller than me. And just hit that big ass drum. And it's on the good song on Sweet Things, giving it that low end. Just, you probably wouldn't even be able to hear it on your phone. You're really going to have to hear it through some speakers. But holy moly. Never forget that. All right. What was next? Great requests. Did anybody else notice the storytelling from The Reminder into Gotta Make It? There was angels tugging on sleeves, but I didn't feel like I was being redundant. It was just all part of like the same kind of more mythology. But there was a few references. I was like, oh my goodness. The hive mind here is crushing. Next one, oh my goodness, Idiot Man. All right. I'm going to have to look at the lyrics for that. Oh my gosh. Bob Dylan is watching. Or does that say bio Dylan? Doylan. Words of hope. It's been a minute. Percy's like, oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to draw that. Words of hope aren't likely to float. Words of scorn aren't likely to rise. Words of change go up in flames right in front of our eyes. Right in front of our eyes. Gospel songs come out all wrong for who, as the Savior dies. And protest songs, well, half sing along while the other half sits and cries. While the other half sits and cries. God, you're an idiot, man. God, you're an idiot, man. Bailing a boat out with a strainer, it's just a no-brainer. Might not be long on dry land. God, you're an idiot, man. Wrapped in the tale of the city, wrapped in the tale of the silly and frail, the child doesn't know the old lies. And God can't tell if we're going to hell, but God knows the devil plays nice. God knows the devil plays nice. Well, time is money, and money is power, and power corrupts what it buys. Pulling the petals off love's fragile flower, sitting underneath falling skies. Sitting underneath falling skies. God, you're an idiot, man. God, you're an idiot, man. Bailing a boat out with a strainer, it's just a no-brainer. Might not be long on dry land. God, you're an idiot, man. When do we strike? Who do we kill? What if justice just covers their eyes? What if she might? Does that make it right? What if she's just one of the guys? What if she's just one of the guys? Well, I went walking today, and the folks along the way hate thinking that we aren't wise, as we fall on our swords for the Darwin Awards. And our only question is how many tries? Our only question is how many tries? God, you're an idiot, man. God, you're an idiot, man. Bailing a boat out with a strainer, it's just a no-brainer. Might not be long on dry land. God, you're an idiot, man. Oh my gosh, I was torn between so many versions I was hearing in my head during that one. And I wanted to raise it up maybe to D from C, But at first I was hearing an Irish brawn, like I was in an Irish pub, and I was like, oh, it should just be 6/8. And we should be spilling Guinness all over the place and short-circuiting all the buttons. And then I was like, oh, man, I want to play this on piano. Then I heard it more of like a ballad, more of like an Irish ballad on piano, a little bit slower, but still like with a waltzy vibe. And I almost ran to the piano mid-song, but I realized I wouldn't remember the words because I was cheating here, reading the words from the songbook. So I knew that would fall apart pretty quick. I wasn't prepared for such disaster. But boy, yep. If you have any Irish musician friends, tell them we got one for them. Give them a wooden nickel. Say, look up Idiot Man. Thank me later. Y'all could hear what I was putting down once I got that dugga going, right? Like, oh, I see what he's saying. Yes, yes. Irish, 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 Irish. Spill your beer, spill your beer. Everybody sing, everybody sing. Oh, oh, oh. Man, what a great list. Look at this. Tombstone. Might pull out the nylon. Richard, if you're still out there, I like doing At Night on nylon too, so I might skip ahead to yours after this. Exactly, ProGaff. Exactly. Am I walking today and the folks along the way? First he didn't know and he didn't know that he didn't know. Then he didn't know, but he knew that he didn't know. Later he knew, but he didn't know that he knew. And at last he knew and he knew that he knew. And he was not alone. Yeah, put that on my tombstone. Every road, and he rode down the river and sang every song that he sung for the lovers that leapt from the ledge, hung up in the night. He took it and shook it as he looked for the light that couldn't be shown. Yeah, put that on my tombstone. If somebody laughed, he'd second the motion, and though he defied it, believed deep in the notion that to write the line where the sky meets the ocean, you gotta breathe in the air like it's some kind of potion. Each breath a wild wind to blow. Put that on my tombstone. fought the good fight and he fled without grieving. In small-minded rooms he said, I believe I'll be leaving. And he hung his hat where the woman he loved knew how to take it. Enough is enough. He was not unknown. Put that on my tombstone. I just want to do that song every night for the rest of the week to really get back in that rhythm again. Great request. Thank you so much. All right, let's see if I can... Oh, man, can I do At Night without looking? Gotta get these training wheels off sooner than later. Oh, I'm afraid to do it. I can't believe it. But once that doubt sets in, it can be a self-fulfilling prophecy. Know what I'm saying? It happens all the time. But if I measure it over the years, I'm not sure what has gotten me in more trouble. Doubt or overconfidence. I guess you could call it arrogance. I'm not sure if it's probably a pretty even pile on either side. Once the sun hides its eyes beneath the moon and the starry skies, that's when I rise at night. The world is mine. When the town is sound asleep, that's when I laugh, that's when I weep, oh, for going deep at night. The world is mine. I awoke in a land of dreams, stuffed and sold along the seams. All my life, this is how I feel, and I have no idea now if I'm real. Once the din of the city pales next to the song of the nightingales, oh, that never fails at night. The world is mine. when the blue turns to black. After love has had its heart attack, I pull the curtains back at night. The world is mine. I awoke in a land of dreams, stuffed and sewed along the seams. All my life, this is how I feel, and I have no idea now if I'm real. Okay, since this is the daily practice, oh my goodness, we are out of time. Already time for a leaving song. I can't believe it. Oh, nice, Magpie. I hear you. All right, let me ask you this, arrangement-wise. So I come out of the first bridge section. No idea now if I'm real. So that time I then did harmonica solo, then the din of the city pales verse, then the blue turned to black verse, and then ended with the bridge. This might be a lot to take in, but just putting it out there for the universe and for you guys to chime in at your leisure and over time. But that time I was thinking a better arrangement would be do the first bridge, then come out, do the harmonica break, then the when the din of the city pales verse, and this might be more like the record, and then the bridge again, but don't end on the bridge, come back and tag it with the when the blue is turned to black after love has had its heart attack verse, and then end with at night the world is mine. I could do that a couple times. At night the world is mine. So I'd love to know your thoughts on that arrangement. What a great practice. Thank you all so much for joining me. And I will see you tomorrow night, I hope. Now we need to find a leaving song. Jonas says he likes that idea. I think tech support has a different trash can night. His trash night is now Monday, right? Tonight's my compost night. We have people that pick up our compost. Our I guess it's not compost yet, right? It's all of our rotten vegetables. Pick up our fruit fly larvae. Oh, that was a nice way of putting that. Oh my gosh, I was really protecting you with that. It's so funny. And then Thursday is still our actual trash night. The name of the tune I just played was At Night from the record Hollerin' Hope. That one goes out to you, Richard. I hope you got to stick around for it. All right. Our glass is empty. Cheers. Our glass is full. All right, I'm going to look at the request list to see if one of these calls out to me as a potential leaving song. Oh, Daydream. Yeah, I can start. Yeah, let's do Daydream in the Real World. Because I definitely came out of the gate ready to shake my groove thing. I'm still really sad about that. Picking on my schedule. Seems to me the world's been picking on my schedule, been picking on my schedule for all my days. sand on. But I've always been the ruse of some strange business blues. It seemed to me the world's been picking on my schedule, picking on my schedule, not letting me be. Oh man, I gotta cheat and look at the words here. That was sort of it. It's back. It seemed to me the world's been picking on my schedule, been picking on my schedule since the day I was born. Should I say from heaven torn? Now they say thanks a lot or your reputation shot. And no one can hear you. Sidewalk talking. Modern day Walden, homeless Christopher Walken. Modest almighty mouse or man. No one can hear you raising your hand. Oh, it seemed to me the world's been picking on my schedule, just picking on my schedule, telling me where and when. The words aren't all here. It's 7 days a week, just hoping your boat don't leak. It seems to me the world's been picking on my schedule, been picking on my schedule, saying that it must, like it's all already been discussed. Oh, but I never trust a man who says he has a plan. Ooh. And no one can hear you. Sidewalk talking. Modern day Walden, homeless Christopher Walken. Modest almighty mouse or man. No one can hear you raising your hand. That was closer. That was a little bit closer to how it sounded during the Game of Thrones. Oh, I got a lot of remembering. Just getting a little closer. All right, here we go. The actual leaving song. I've been making myself sick, thinking I'm dying. I don't go out much 'cause I'm all alone. I may not be a star, but at least I ain't trying. Picking that chicken right off of the bone. Picking that chicken right off of the bone. I'm a daydream in the real world. I'm a rolling stone on a football field. I'm alive and I'm sad about it. And that's a miracle, and that's hysterical. I found the heart in my pocket broken, some cigarette butts and 50 cents change. And that, my boy, is what you get for looking in. Haunted by forgotten names. Haunted by forgotten names. a daydream in the real world. I'm a rolling stone on a football field. I'm alive and I'm sad about it. And that's a miracle, and that's hysterical. So you'd like to hear a hopeful thought? Is this one of those nights that you paid? Well, soon I'll hit the humble pot with a long bow serenade. Yeah, with a long bow serenade. I'm a daydreaming from the real world. I'm a rolling stone on a football field. I'm alive and I'm sad about it. And that's a miracle, and that's hysterical. Yeah, that's hysterical. That's a miracle. Yeah, that's hysterical. Yeah, that's a miracle. Woo-wee. Well, that's a miracle. That's hysterical. Thank you all so much. See you tomorrow night, I hope. Man, what am I going to work on now? There was a lot. For those just tuning in, I usually keep practicing. You guys have given me my marching orders. My mind has taken a lot of notes during the performance of those songs. And I could fill up this yellow pad with ideas I had during that hour. I just don't even know where to begin. But I think I'm going to start with picking on my schedule. Because that that chorus is too much fun. Thank you so much. Go get 'em, Tigers. Give 'em heaven. Willie T. Taylor is on his way to the UK. He's going to be there for a month playing a show every night. If you got any friends across the pond, go tell them all about it. I'm so excited for him. Paving the way. All right. Love you all. Good night. Be silly. Be honest. And always trust your cape. Bye.